woke up to the sunshine. You're the first I see in this crazy world.
Hey, hi, Kami.
Nice to meet you finally. And I'm so happy to see you after so long.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you too.
Yeah, and
Yes.
it's on your birthday.
Yeah, it is. So it's such an honor to have you.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to have the African queen with me. You look so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm so honored that you could have me on your birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wangechi. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Kami.
May this year be as amazing as you are. And
Amen.
even way more than that.
Amen, amen,
All
amen.
right.
Wow, you're so nice, you're so sincere, and so humble to have you. Because, wow, Kami, you've come all the way on a Saturday, traffic and all that.
Yeah.
You are so determined.
Yeah, I really had to.
Wow.
It is more of a gift to me than it is to you. You have no idea. Your garden has healed parts of me I didn't even know needed mending.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Wow,
Yes.
wow, I'm happy to hear
Yeah, so I'd like to just ask you a few questions about your
that. I'm
garden.
ready to answer.
Yeah, how old is your garden?
Okay, I would say 2 years old and also 4 years at the same time, because
Yes.
the first plant was in 2019, so it's like 5 years. The very first plant,
Yes.
and then I slowed down
Yes,
because COVID happened, and
Yes.
then everything slowed down.
yes,
But through COVID, I started buying succulents one by one.
yes.
And as you can see, I couldn't even get places to buy planters, but
Yes.
that one didn't stop me.
Yes,
That's why you see I have so much recycle, because I had so much time
Yes.
staying at home.
yes.
And then I never stopped. I started in 2020 around June now to buy, like when the country was open and all that, I could go buy and bring home.
Yes.
And I've not stopped.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've also seen you have a wide collection of succulents.
Yeah, succulents are the Syrian plants. Then they do well in the Kajiado climate.
Yes.
And they don't need a lot of water, and you know the history of Rogai,
Yes.
Syrian gong with water.
Yes.
And they also feel at home here because they are desert plants, and I think we are not in the desert but semi-desert.
Yes.
Yeah, so they do very well, and also they like talk to me because you remember during COVID so many things were happening.
Yes.
So I think succulents talked to me like, let us do this together.
Yes.
They are so resilient and they are so tough, and then they are so tough outside, but inside they have a lot of
Delicate,
water.
yes.
So they are so delicate, they're like eclairs. And I
Yes.
think that's me.
Oh, you're like an eclair. I should buy you a packet of eclairs on that note.
Yeah, I'm so
Yes.
strong out there, but in. And
Yes.
even that time, like during COVID, everyone was playing strong.
Yes, yes.
But there was a lot of
Softness.
inside there.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that I would go to buy plants, and then those are the plants that were talking to me, because plants have energies.
Yes.
Yeah, they were talking to me, and cactus as well. But with their lawns protecting themselves from pests and all that.
Yes.
I think that was what my mind was going from. Yeah,
I've never looked at it like that.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of sense.
It's
Tough on the exterior, but very soft on
Very
the
soft
inside.
on the
I think
inside.
that is me too.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
also come to see that from what I've known about you, I look very, very strong, but
Yes.
there's a small baby inside
Yes.
there. And, yeah.
All right. So that is a cue for me to get more succulents for myself. Now, the other thing I've noticed is that you're a big fan of rocks, stones, natural elements, kissing points. Guys, look at this. She says she thrifted this from a thrift shop, but I mean, look at that. A perfect combination between a succulent and a rocky planter. So tell us about your love for rocks.
Well, I would say I have an old soul. I think of old
Yes.
things that happened before, as people put it. I think they are more real.
Yes.
They are more authentic. They are more original.
Yes.
Because when you look around, everything is so man-made until we are losing the humanity in
Yes,
us.
yes.
And when I look at a rock, I just see something that has lived through a lot.
Yes.
Weather, water, and all that, and it still starts.
Wow.
And I also feel like rocks are the oldest things as it is, because I don't think rocks are not like trees. They don't grow. They were and they are even now. So every time I look at a rock, I think about so many things about it. Like, they're so beautiful also. You see, there are green rocks, there are brown rocks, and even the most expensive things like gold and silver and everything, they are called rocks.
They're rocks, actually.
Because they are priceless.
Yes. Wow.
Rocks are priceless. They don't age.
Wow.
They're just there.
So now when you combine rocks and succulents,
And
in your environment.
And in my environment.
Perfect blend.
Yes, and then I also see a lot of peace, because rocks don't say anything.
Yes.
People talk about rocks and they're just there. I also feel like there are times I've not had to say anything. I just sit still. And I feel like that is what people say when they say you are my rock. It's like you are my strength.
Yes.
They give me strength.
Yes.
Rocks give me strength.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And when I touch a rock, there's some energy that it gives me.
Yes.
It might sound like, like I would tell even you, just touch a rock and see how you feel.
It's right here.
Yeah, it's so healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, did you start the garden yourself? Are you the one who takes care of it, or you what? What is the word when you give the duty to someone else to do it for you?
Me, I'm the real mbwa.
You're the real
I'm
person.
the real mbwa. I'm the real managing by walking around.
Yes.
That is what we call mbwa. I'm managing by walking around, because I believe you want something done right, do it yourself. I'm a DIY person. Because you are not in my head now, you as a helper to know exactly what I want. So when I think about something, I would rather implement it myself, apart from maybe something so heavy for me to carry. Otherwise, I want to go buy the plants that I want to buy. And when I get to plants or flowers vendor, I'll wait for a plant to speak to me.
Yes.
We'll have to have a connection.
Yes.
So when I get that plant, I have to, when I bring it home, I don't plant it immediately. I have to wait for it to acclimatize, to feel me, to feel the environment, to feel the air in my place, and for it to feel wanted and loved.
Yes.
Before I put it to the soil.
Yes.
So I don't think another person will do that for me.
And you told me something when you were walking around your garden.
Yeah.
You told me by order, not even your family is allowed to water your plants or take care of them.
Yeah, and that is why if you listen to them at times when I'm not there and they're talking about me, they say, Mom and her plants.
Yes.
They know they are my plants. They are not our plants as a family.
Yes,
They're
your plants.
My plants. I don't trust someone that much, because these plants are not watered the same.
Yes.
There are some that you water not daily, weekly, monthly. Others you water when you can't remember when you watered them last.
Wow.
Yeah, so most of them don't need a lot of water. If you water it and it's still wet and all that, it will get the root rot.
Oh.
Yes, it will die. That is why you find most of them are under the shade. Even near the house, I put them far away from the
sun,
from the rain and all that, because they need that dry weather. They are desert plants. Desert is dry.
Yes.
Yeah. So if I tell someone to water, they'll just water because it's a duty.
Can pause. Just pause it.
Dear Joyce.
Wow. Thank you.
This is Emily.
Emily.
Yeah, friend to Sikuku.
Okay, my neighbor, yeah. Wow, thank you.
It's also my birthday.
It's also
Can you sing for me?
happy birthday, dear. I'll finish what you started, dear Emily. Happy birthday to us. Wow, thank you for remembering me. You are also a Capricorn like me.
Yes.
No wonder. I was like Mukikuyu, no wonder. Wow. So now tell me.
Tell me I'm good.
Yeah, I'm very good. I'm in the middle of something.
Yes.
But I'll call you right back.
Okay.
Yeah, can you wait or I should stop everything?
So what?
Can you wait?
Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, I'll call you back.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
This someone I met only once.
Yes.
Oh, she's remembering me.
I'm so happy to hear.
So we can get back
Yeah,
because
so-
I wouldn't allow another person to move my plants because most of them are very, very delicate. If they look strong, but if you touch them just a bit, they break. And that is me.
Yes.
I'm very, very strong out there, but to touch me just a bit,
Very brittle.
I'm very brittle.
Yes.
So I don't expect another person who's not a plant mom or a plant dad or a plant enthusiast or lover to handle it the way I would.
Yes.
So I would rather do it myself instead of hurting my plant. Because you hurt my plant, you hurt me.
Yes.
Because I would rather you hurt my child because I would defend my child. The government
plant
will
is
defend them.
defenseless.
But the
Yes.
plant, no one will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So as a plant mom, I take it upon myself to take care of my plants.
Interesting. And how old are you?
Am I old?
No, how young are you? Okay, how young are you?
Should I say it?
Mhm.
Over 5 decades old.
Yes. You know the reason I'm asking is because
So I danced for Kenyatta.
Yes.
I was alive when Kenyatta was there. I danced for
Yeah.
Kenyatta. I took maziwa ya Nyayo.
Okay.
I saw my Deleo ya Kibaki.
Yes.
I went haywire with Warebo na Uhuru.
Yes.
And now I'm here carrying my wheelbarrow. You have seen it.
Yes.
So
You're progressing well.
Yeah, I am 60 years shy.
Yes.
I'm 60 years shy. I'm
Yes.
more into the 60s than into
Yes.
the 50s.
Yes.
And yes, I am above 55.
Yeah, the reason I was asking.
Am I above 55? Yeah, 55 and not 58. Yeah, do
Yeah.
your maths.
Yes, yes. But the reason I was asking is
Yeah.
because I usually sometimes hear a lot of people saying,
Yeah.
oh, you have to be young, you have to have support to be a gardener, nini, nini. But now I want to show people that at your age, your children are way grown and you're doing this as a passion and you are taking care of your own garden. And I also want to talk about how gardening has been beneficial to you. Could you maybe summarize for us the benefits you get from gardening?
So those people who know me well know I call myself retired all the time because I have retired from the actual making money business. Now I would want my money to start making money for me.
Yes.
So I don't go out to work because at my age I'm retired. But I've also come to realize that as you grow older, you need things to keep you on top. You need things to love, not just to be loved. You need things to love. You need things that are interesting to connect with nature so that your soul can live every moment.
Yes.
At times you grow old not because of doing some things, but maybe because of stopping doing some things. Not because of the things you do, but it's because of the things that you have stopped.
Yes, yes.
So I decided to go on living and to live with the living things,
Yes.
which are plants. And as I've said, past, I don't know what I should say it here.
Yes.
With all these growing older things,
Yes.
with all the menopause things,
Yes.
you become very forgetful.
Yes.
You become very spiteful. You become very emotional and all that. And I've come to realize that plants have a way of loving a human being
And grounding you.
and grounding me, because when I stay home taking care of my parents, my plants, I don't get involved in shenanigans that I wouldn't need.
Yes.
Like useless meetings, getting into community work that where you are not needed, you don't even want to go there, but because you are idle,
Yes.
don't have an idle moment.
Yes.
I stay home with my plants, and they love me right back. And from what I've heard, they have also made me look younger.
Yeah, they have.
Because when I look at, now the cat is out of the bag, when I look at the other 57-year-olds,
Yes.
they look way tired
Yes.
than I am,
And
all
slower.
that slower.
Yes.
But me walking around this garden, at
Yes.
times I tend to feel like I've gone all the way to Moranga, all the way
Yes.
maybe to Kilifi, because I
Yes.
walk around. There's no sitting moment.
Mm.
Unless I'm just seated in my garden and then bringing in the fresh air.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That is a long
And
story.
what has that done to your mental state?
Wow, my mental state is so balanced.
Mm.
Because all these plants you're saying here, I know each one of them. I know where it is, in what state, what it needs.
Yes.
When it is stressed,
Wow.
when it is happy. And I touch them. I don't just love them from a distance, I touch them.
Yes.
So I feel so healed because of all the pains that we go through. We tend to ignore our mental state. We want to ask, like, have we eaten, have we slept, have we done all that? But the mental state at times is measured by how you speak, how you walk, even the posture.
Yes.
Because after you walk around all that, your posture at times you can't afford to bed.
Yes.
You even at times you have seen the field. I walk barefoot. There's something the Japanese talk about, the healing from the feet.
Yes.
I walk barefoot in that garden. That's why I collect the stones from. That's why I told it because
Yes.
I'm here at home with my fresh air and my plants.
Minding your own business
Minding my own business is now my 24-hour job.
and looking good while at it.
Looking good while at it. My plants have to see a good person for them to also.
And look at your hair. My God, everything is thriving with you. Now, one last question.
Yes.
Is your garden commercial or it's just for your own private use?
Oh, initially, it was not meant to be commercial.
Yes.
Initially, I just wanted to have a beautiful home and be an example to my friends and my neighbors and my family that you can use the smallest place you have to beautify your home, and you don't need to really have a lot because most of my plants are propagated.
Wow, by
Yeah.
yourself.
By myself, I propagate a lot. Once I buy one, I propagate, and then most of them have suckers. I just get the suckers, and others are borrowed, others we exchange, and at times we steal. Yeah, we steal plants.
That is allowed.
Most of us are plant thieves.
Even me, I do that.
Yeah, but you get a cutting and then you talk to it first, and then you
Yeah, and
promise.
then also the manner in which
Yes.
you collect it.
Yes. So I would say it was not meant to be commercial, but by and by I've had friends coming and they were like, sell this plant to me. No, I don't sell. Give it to me. I don't give. And then they get angry and they're like, now what do you want?
It's like giving your own child. How do you do that?
Yes. So I always tell them, it's like the way you have your 10 fingers, you have this small one, then you are telling me that, then give me the small finger because you have so many other. I don't give out my plants. I don't sell,
Yes.
but I encourage people to go get some, but I'll give you cuttings, I'll give you suckers, but not like a
The
whole plant
whole
because I've
plant.
already had a relationship
Yes,
with it.
yes.
And at times, before I also give you a cutting, I have to come to your place and see whether you're a plant keeper or a killer.
Yes.
Because I don't want my plants to be miserable. Because
Yes.
that is my business to take care of it. And God expects me to take care of it because
Yes.
that was the first commandment from God to man.
Yes.
Take care of this the environment.
Yes.
So I have had friends come to just admire my place. Through that, after extending last year, I've gotten requests by friends like, I won't have a small birthday party, I have a small graduation, I have a small end of the year party, I have a small family meeting, we have a meet up with my old girls or young men. Can we come to your place? Then I feel like I don't want to lock in one out that you can't come to my garden because now it's not commercial. If you feel like this is where you are going to relax, you can come for a token or a fee that we agree on.
Yes.
I don't want to put a price on it because I will lose the
whole essence.
whole essence because these are not for sale. But if someone wants to come and relax here, we negotiate because I have the main garden, I have this picnic garden, I have a bonfire,
You have a tree house.
I have a tree house,
Yes.
and by from last year I've seen myself hosting the biggest group I've hosted is 46.
46 people
46
at
people
once.
At once.
Wow.
And they were able to feed because from the gazebo all the way to the main garden,
Yes.
they were able to scatter themselves around.
And then you have a barbecue
Then
and an
through
outdoor
that,
kitchen.
yes, I've been pushed to get a barbecue because I want everybody to be comfortable, and cooking brings people together.
Mm.
So I always advocate for people to come with their own food and let them interact while cooking.
And hopefully soon we can also get a place to sleep if you don't want to go.
Now, even before we got a place to sleep, the first group I hosted was a Gen Z group.
Oh,
They got into the bonfire and they refused to go home.
wow.
I told them to go and they refused. And I got so serious and told them, no, you have to go back. I have to host them in my house.
Yes, wow.
And that's the time I realized I need now a guest house.
Yes.
At time I told them, in the morning nikiamuka nisiwapate. They were like, no, but don't tell us to go. It was past midnight.
Yes.
And that one has made me realize how much I need a guest house
To
facility.
host your
For people,
guests who want to stay over.
which in 2 months' time
Yes.
will be ready.
Oh, nice.
2 months American time, not African time.
American time.
American time.
So we'll be back in March.
In March, when you come back in March,
Yes.
ukuja na kuweza kuchange the kesho.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can bet
Yes.
on that. I'll be the first guest.
Yes.
Yes.
So to add on to that, I have decided to go more rustic because if I'm taking care of the environment, I'm more of don't throw away anything. You can't tell people not to litter, and you're not telling them where to take the litter. So whatever you call litter, bring it to me.
Yes. You will
I'll
handle it.
relove it because you loved it once.
Yeah.
Allow me to love it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much, Wangechi. It's been awesome spending the day with you.
Wow.
I think I've made a new friend. When I came out, I thought, yeah, this is just another plant mom. And obviously, from our earlier engagement, I knew we'd get along, but not to this extent. So there's more reason to come back.
Wow.
And allow me to say this, that I love you. You're an amazing person. I wish you well. And may all your plans come to fruition.
Wow. I know I talk a lot, but when we start,
It is. Where can they reach you and where can they engage with you more on social media?
wow. Finally, I got a name for this garden. We call it the Hacienda. It's a Spanish name because a lot of these things here are created. And we have a Facebook page, the Hacienda. We also have our contact numbers, 0722-866-787. And then
Please repeat the number again.
0722-866-787 or 0733672197. And we are located at Goroi
In Rongaiville.
in Rogai. And
Awesome.
yeah.
So I will leave her number down below. Feel free to check her out, engage her. You can also reach out to me directly if you are not able to get through to her. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I welcome you to do that. And I also encourage you to turn on the notification bell so that when we upload new content, you'll be the first one to know.
Thank you so much for at least appreciating my place, loving it for me, because here we talk so much about love and happiness.
Yes.
And before you stop, I'll tell everyone to look for happiness, what they love most, and money might come later.
Yeah.
But that should not be the goal.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
Love your plants.
Yes.
Plants will bring you money.
Okay, thank you. Vlog from Simply Kami. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Now allow me to sign out so I can enjoy my mangoes and my fruits from the lovely Wangechi from Rongaiville. Bye bye. Thank you. You did
That one will
well.
do a lot of